just wanted to say that I need everybody out there to pray for some friends of mine. I've been taking care of their house and their dog Sally, which happens to be a basset hound. Um, and they're my friends Vicky and Dick. Okay, and I had closed out my house in Texas, came and lived with them to try to help him out. He's been going through a medical condition for a long time. About approximately 2.5 months ago, they went up to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, so he could get an intestinal transplant. His intestines had to be removed because he had a blood clot that cut off the blood flow to them and killed off that tissue. So now, for almost a whole year, he was on a TPN bag, and it's a nutrient bag that is fed directly into your bloodstream through a PICC line, what they call a PICC line. It's directly into the vein. So he just slowly wasted away, like 50, 60 pounds. And he used to be a long distance runner, was very healthy and stuff. And I mean, it's just, to go from that to what he went through, that's a big change. But despite that, this couple has been really upbeat. They are awesome people. I'm telling you, I've never met any better people. I had a lot of admiration for my grandfather, but I'm going to tell you, I have more admiration for these folks. But it doesn't look good for Dick. He had got the transplant about 2.5 months ago. And he's had an infection in the abdomen ever since he got it. And it has not been they haven't been able to get rid of it. They've had to immunosuppress him so his body can't fight it, so that he won't reject the tissue. Let me rephrase that again. They immunosuppressed him so that he wouldn't reject the tissue. And because of that, his body can't fight infection. He's had some kind of bacterial infection in there, and they've had to open him up and do belly washes because they can't give him antibiotics because his kidneys were trying to shut down when they did. Here's the other thing. He suffered from pneumonia through this problem. And now the infection that's in his abdomen has spread out to his lungs. The doctors don't know exactly what to do at this point, and they have called in some specialists and stuff. So, I mean, that's what we talked about, me and Vicky, last night. So I really appreciate everybody's prayers and stuff. We take for granted that, we can eat food. And here's a guy who couldn't eat food, and, he wouldn't digest any nutrients from it, and it just goes right through him after he had his intestines removed. So we are very fortunate that we can eat food, okay? So I would really appreciate it if everybody would say a prayer for Richard Flint, and I really appreciate everybody's support on this program. If you want any other information, I'll be glad to send you the web link to their Caring Bridge website so you can read about Dick and Vicky and see pictures of him. So anyway, but God bless. Merry Christmas. Love you much. Thank you for all your vlogs, your support, every smile.